What's up, to you guys? Ooh, October 18th, 2022. And it's 1 star. So cool. I wish it wasn't so grainy though, this nighttime feature. I don't know, maybe my next phone will have better quality. But, yeah, today was actually good. I did some laundry, I cleaned a little, and I still had time to go to Dunkin'. I had my coffee. I bought some donuts for the family, the little spider donuts. Those are cute. You guys go to Dunkin', you should go get one. They're really cute. It was perps, but not many because there was families in there. I went in there, it was kind of empty. Then a lot of families came in. And what happens is the school bus stops at the corner. So all the families pick up their kids. And then they bring them in. I'm like, thank God, because, perps do not like it when I'm not by myself. Is that my friends? Bird family? Might be. Anyway. Yeah, look at the sports car. Oh, this was not red. Oh, where's it going? Where you going? You don't want to park there? Why not? It's a spot. I gotta go in sooner because, it's cold out. It's actually wintry right now. Can you believe that shit yesterday? That guy was a crackhead and a half. In all the years I've gone to any doctor appointment, nobody acts like that. I'm glad that he did something for him to call the cops, so I was like, whew. God knows what he was saying in there when I left. I actually had to ask him for something else. I had to go get a test done. I forgot to get the referral. I have to call them and go mail it to me or something. It's pretty far away. But I was like, this guy's back. He's in the waiting room and he's like, he was gonna off himself. I was like, I gotta get out of here. And that car service came quick too. I was like, thank the Lord. So glad I got home early. Yeah, so first of all, when you're at the doctor's office, you have to give out all your information. Your birth date, your first, last name, and your address, and the doctor's name, the doctor that you're going to see to get a checkup. So it's get an annual checkup every year. If you have like something wrong with you, you probably have to go more. I was like, why you act erratic, I was saying, like, he's definitely not a TI. He was a perp. And the way he crossed his legs towards me, I was like, yeah, perps do that too. They stare at you to try to get your attention and everything. And they'll cross their legs like that too, towards you. Or they cross their hands, their arms. Some of them do the devil's ones at you. Some of them do the pyramid at you. Some of them actually put one hand over their eye. That's the skull ring guy. He does that. So, anyways, yeah, the license plate too. That was a double number. It was 2 different colors. That car too. That's what perps drive. What happens is the handlers give the perps really shitty cars sometimes. You know, it depends on the car they get and the scooters they get depends on how much work they do. You know, how good are they at being perps. You know, what they're willing to do. You know what I mean? So the ones that just start out, they give them a small car. You know, especially if you have a family, a young family. So you tell the handler, they'll ask you, what do you need? And the handler, and he'll tell them, I need a small car. I have to get from point A to point B. You know, they probably have regular jobs too, and then do that on the side. And they gotta take the kids to school, they gotta go to grocery stores, you know what I mean? So they need a car. Sometimes they get them the shitty cars, and it needs work to be done, so they get, like, one door will be a different color, the front will be a different color, you know what I mean? Even the rims are different colors. I saw that today. And the rims don't match either. And the bumper too, you see the bumper across the street. In the auto shop, they give you those types of bumpers when the bumper falls off. You know, in between parts when you have to get the new one. But they do that with perps more because I don't know actually, because I'm not a perp. I just know because other people have seen this happen. You know, so I watch their channels and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I had started seeing shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? And then other channels were talking about it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Because when we first got the camera, there was cars like that all the time. With one door, a different color. First it was black with a white door, and then white with a black door. And then all of them were red with a black door. And they blast music, like, with lots of cursing in it. They were offended by cursing, I guess. Do you hear my videos? You know, TIs, they're not talking on my channel. I don't even know if you're getting notifications. Like, I think the perps are blocking TI some comments because they don't want us to band together and talk to each other. They want us to be depressed and in the house, so. I'm fucking tired again. I knew I was gonna be very tired today, so I already called the gym and told them I wasn't gonna be there. I'll be going Thursday though, if you wanna follow me there. That's the day to do it. I might go to the bagel store too. You wanna follow me in there too? Probably. I've gotten followed in there. I got followed in there once or twice, but then, like, I walk over to the car service, and they come out from, like, I don't know where they're hiding from. They're all camouflage. Playing the plane. Okay, I'll make sure they're not here. So, you know, so we're gonna watch out for, unfortunately. They're not. Like I said, those are the people that actually leave us alone. There's a lot of homeless people. They're mentally ill. They put them in the psych ward, and they don't give them any help on outside. You know, to when they go back outside to the real world. There's no medication. It costs a lot of money, so they can't afford it. And they end up homeless on the street. And then a lot of the Freemasons come around and they either get them out of the psych ward to help them with their spying and shit, or they see them in the street and they give them money and they tell them, I'll give you whatever you want. You just have to go by that store right there, just make a scene. So, they use all the homeless people to do that. Well, last week when I came back from the gym, there was a paramedic. Yeah. There was a paramedic and a fire truck and police at the deli across the street. The homeless guy sits there sometimes. It's annoying because you give them money and sometimes they don't spend it and they don't know if they have it. So they just keep asking for money even if it's in their hands. So that's why I don't like giving them money. I like giving them food. And it's funny because I always felt weird giving them money. Because, then you see them smoking weed and cigarettes and drinking. So, I am not helping you with that. What happens is you curse yourself when you give them money. You bless yourself and others when you give them food and water and toiletries and stuff like that. Clothing, a duffel bag to put the clothing in, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, and I knew it too. For years I knew it. I was watching this preacher a couple days ago, and he said the same thing. He saw a video of a small group of people that went around giving money to all homeless, but then he saw the homeless people doing drugs. He said, and it's out in the open, you know what I mean? So they were giving them money and they were doing the drugs out in the open where everybody could see. And he said we're not supposed to give them money. We're supposed to help them, with clothing and stuff. Because you're cursing them when you give them money. Because they go back out and they just buy drugs and alcohol. That's true. That's exactly what they do with it. And they come to the house. They want to live with people like me. Like that one homeless guy that used to hang out over there in front of Dunkin'. I would give him food because they always had the sale 2 for $5 on coffees and wraps and stuff like that. So I would give him in particular because he was there every day. And I would give him half and I eat the other half. You know what I mean? Like sharing is caring. So that felt good, and and I felt right to give him food. But then he groped the woman, so yeah, some lady. He made a pass at her because she had tight jeans on, and she was dressed up for work, and he thought she was sexy, and she said no. Oh, and she probably he asked her for money probably. And she said no, and then he smacked her ass. And so I'm like, what the fuck? And I knew something was up with him too, because he came down the block when I was sitting out here one night. And he was like in awe of my house. I'm like, it's nice, but I can't pay the bills. I don't got no money. If the saying goes, if a burglar robs your house, you go looking for the money with them. It's true. I'm here because I got gang stalked a lot. And I couldn't even leave my fucking house. And then my father got sick. So I was home. Even when he went to a nursing home for a little bit, I was still here. I was depressed from that shit. I went to every program I could think of to help me out. And they all got bankrupt. They stopped funding these programs for people who need it. Because if they're not making money, they're not going to keep it open. The thing is, they want us to be poor. They want us to live with our parents and everything. And it's true, they want us to be obese. So it kind of happened for me. I went to the doctor, I lost weight, so I'm going to keep trying. And not for anybody else, just for me. So I could actually sleep. So I could get up early and do what I got to do. It's funny because you work on yourself. Once you even make a decision to work on yourself, That's when all these perps come back, and they get mad too that you're working on yourself, because they put rituals, spells on you. They want you like that too. Even the ones that aren't really perps, they're just witches and warlocks. If they hate you for any reason, they put spells on you to stay obese and stagnant, and curse you to never win at life. And it's true. What do you think the food offering was from my neighbor? She wanted me to not only sleep with her son, but she didn't want me to be, productive. She wanted to disturb my sleep. They think it's funny. Well, she's drunk anyway, but still, they think it's funny. People like that think it's torturing people is hysterical. And, now we get the perps online too, It's like never-ending story. The bitch was recording me. It looked like it. Because they were giggling and looking over. Like, how do you know to record somebody? How do you know to come down their block if we don't know each other personally? We never been to each other's house. They're tracking our asses. I already checked microchips and I don't have any, so I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. How would they like it if they were getting tracked right now? They would not like it. They wouldn't be able to handle a day of it. They would shoot themselves. That's why they think it's funny. They think we're gonna snap and go crazy. Nope. I was cool as a cucumber in the doctor's office yesterday. I told that motherfucker to shut up. Just like that, shut up. He didn't say any more shit to me in front of me. So, once in a while I gotta tell him to shut the fuck up. He's talking about all this shit to make the rest of us look bad. We talk about that stuff too because we know it's true. But are you gonna be stupid enough to say something in public? No. We're not stupid like that. At least I'm not. I'm not gonna say shit in public. I don't talk about none of that shit. Because there's a lot of agents around here. There wasn't too many perps today. Just like one guy had all camo, head to toe. But there's a disabled perp that comes around. And I watch him only because he's so obvious. So I see him in the corner of my eye. And I'm on my phone watching videos and funny stuff, to keep my spirits up. And I look in the corner of my eye, he's coming up the block. He's wearing nice clothes and everything. He does have the type of book bags, it's for laptops, those type of book bags. They're they think they're military, these people, but they're not. They're wannabes. And so as he's walking up the block, he's walking straight, fine. And then when he gets to me, he starts limping like he's crippled. And then he smirks as he's doing it. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I think I did catch him on video once. A few months ago. I think I have it on here. On my channel. I saw from day one, the first time I saw him do that, I'm like, you liar. I caught his ass. I did see the other wannabe Freemason perp. The old guy, he talks to the younger guy that wears red and blue. As I was actually paying for my stuff, I saw him walk past. They always look for me too. Go look for me, I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on. How about I get an Acme sign? It's funny too because the other day I was wearing a Looney Tunes shirt. Too bad they can't see my shirt today. I have a cornholio. It was funny too. One day I was wearing this shirt, cornholio, and then somebody else was wearing it. And I don't really see anybody wearing this shirt. So I was in Rite Aid. And I'm looking at the chocolates. I'm like, oh, these chocolates look good. And I'm looking at them, and I see this guy looking at me from around the corner. They always peek their head from around the corner first to see if we're there. And then he came back around, and I'm like, I need TV for my bunghole. He did not know what to say. They don't know what to say. When you say something to them, they don't say shit. Because they're not prepared. They think we're all going to cower in a corner. No, I'm not going to cower in a corner. I'm going to be my playful self I used to be before all this shit happened. You better get used to it. These perps are fucking desperate. They love talking about me on their channels. They love commenting. We see you. No, really? Duh, of course you see me. You see me. I got a bright star, bitch. You gonna see me from the fucking sky. I want you to see me. I want you to see me. I want you to see me coming. I will sing my ass off too while I'm approaching you. So the other night, or the night before, whatever it was, the guy on his bike, he had the phone out recording me. He really did. He was riding his bike, and he had the phone like this. And like that, he turned it. I saw him turn it when he got to me. And then he looked at the phone and then looked at me. He was pissed. And I caught him. Yeah, that jerk off down the block. Yeah, the other jerk off, the bread boy, he has not been around, so I haven't heard that beeping. Maybe that's him. I mean, he does have friends, you know, he probably could tell to do that. They all do. They all have friends in common, the Judases. I just had 2 drones today. When I came out of the house, there was a drone flying around. And then when I came back, there was a drone. I didn't see the drones, I heard them, but they were loud. Usually the drones are not loud during the day. But they do fly very low. See, that's an airplane. Blinking lights there, that's an airplane. The airport is not too far from here. I think it's about an hour away from here. There's 2 different airports, one on each side. See how the plane is going that way? Yeah, that's one. The airport's going that way, and the other airport's going this way. I don't know which one's closest to me though. There's 2 different ones. I guess the one in Jersey. And there's one in Jersey, and I think there's one in Queens or the Bronx, something like that. I don't remember. I don't really get to travel. Damn you, perps. Oh. I will say this. I've been to Italy, motherfucker. So, at least you couldn't keep me away from there. I also got to see the Liberty Bell a couple years ago. And then we saw the Rocky statue. So that was cool. And where else did we go? Oh, I went to another part of Pennsylvania where I saw the ketchup factory. The Heinz ketchup factory. We didn't go in. I don't know if we were allowed to go in. I hope we are. Went to Hershey Park. Went to the ride part, you know, like when you walk in and you take the little tram and you see all the stuff. That was cool. It smells so good in there. We've been there. We've been everywhere. We've been to Amish country. We went to Turkey Hill. We went to the factory there. You got to make your own ice cream. That was fun. Then we went to this place called Good and Plenty. The home, Amish cooking restaurant. It was really nice. And then we went to the steam train. Is it Strasbourg? No, that's the other one. That was a tram ride. That was cool too. We went like on a steam train ride. That was cool. It was the whole family. We all went on a buggy. And we got to see the horses. I saw a lot of farms with the cows and the horses and the Amish people. They waved at us. It was cool. I like taking little family trips like that. It's nice because, it's nice to do something else, We went apple picking recently. And there's pumpkin pig in there too. I think these perps hate it when we go somewhere. It's like ridiculous. Shut the fuck up, perps. Sit down somewhere. You ever see that somewhere? I forgot where it's from. But it applies because the perps needs to shut the fuck up. Perps need to shut up and get up or sit down. Sit on it. That's what the perps need to do. They're crazy, man. They like torturing people for a living. They are Satanists to the core. They're such wannabe military. It's like fucking ridiculous. Let me torture somebody online so they kill themselves. That's them. That's what they sound like. I hope I can make you see eyes laugh. But they're so stupid. They really are. I hope they piss off the wrong one day. Oh, they will, trust me. These Karens and Tarens are going down. Like that video I saw on YouTube. The mother was from Brooklyn. And she had a cane. But this crazy lady, their neighbor, she was attacking her. She had hammers in her hand, both hands. And she was messing with the car, breaking everything, the whole car. Hitting the garbage cans, breaking the garbage cans. And she ran home, the girl. She was young too, I think she was in her teens. Her mom came running out with the cane and grabbed this Karen by her hair, swung her around and beat the shit out of her. And the cops came and arrested her, you know, the bitch on the floor. But she dragged her by her hair and beat her ass. That's what I'm talking about. Brooklyn beat down, bitches. I dare these perps to come down to Brooklyn, especially Coney Island. Go in there. Go to Coney Island. Yeah, probably towards the housing department, you know, Section 8 housing. These perps are not scared, right? Go down there. Tell them about yourself, what you do for a living. Make fun of them. And see if you won't get your ass beat. Because you will. Your ass will get beat. You know, people carry guns and knives, you know, pocket knives. And they kill people, so... Yeah. Like I said, I ain't going to jail, so... I never went to jail once. I don't plan on going ever. You have nothing on me that you think you have, so... And first of all, everybody else is on some kind of government assistance right now because the fucking economy sucks. So you're gonna make fun of me for that? That's all you got. So I don't feel embarrassed. You perps put me in that position where I couldn't leave the fucking house. And then I couldn't leave the fucking house because my father needed somebody to stay home and watch him. Because he had a stroke. The fuck did you want me to do? I already lost, you know, many years with that shit. Are you gonna try to do more damage to me? Oh, okay. First of all, you would never survive a day of that shit. Don't even play yourself. You played yourself, actually. Thinking that you could survive. You can't. You cannot survive anything any TI has ever been through. There's a TI on here, on YouTube, and he lives in his car with his 2 dogs, and he got stabbed and shot at, and he's still alive. So. They're still trying to kill him. Man, his whole family was in on it in the targeting. Your family is the one that starts that shit. They sell your ass to the highest bidder. And it could be your closest relatives or somebody that you don't see anymore. Like all of a sudden they're gone and they went somewhere and you never see them for like 20 years. It could be a family friend. It could be your ex-friends, your ex-wives and girlfriends and all this kind of stuff. You never know who would put you on this list. Like, They buy insurance policies on your ass. We're worth $1 million each. Each perp bought us our asses for $1 million each. That's why they're trying to kill us. They want us to kill ourselves. I think they get a lot more money than $1 million if we off ourselves. Yeah, hope you never get paid.